On the economic calendar for today, it's a jolt job openings, housing starts, building permits, industrial production, and capacity utilization. On the earnings calendar, FedEx, Jabil, Pier 1 Imports, and Worthington Industries. In market action on Monday, stocks reached a new record high during the session on hopes of a preliminary trade deal. Here are the final numbers from Monday. Alan Eckman of Agora Financial joins us now for the Trader Rundown. And the big question now is,
now what? So this has been a momentum move. So the question is, what's next? But if we look back that way, that was the trade tariff concerns, Brexit. A lot of that stuff's behind us. Hopefully. So we're changing market momentum. But this is not new.
Right.
Let's talk about the decade, since we're coming to the year end. In this decade, the S&P is up more than 200 and some percent. So there's average about 12 or 13, a lucky 13% gain a year. So we've been in a strong bull uptrend, and I can't remind people of that enough.
Right. We do have an options expiration week coming up, though. So do you anticipate we'll have more volatility, more rock and roll with the stock market this week?
There can always be profit taking, but I think what's best is that people have been able to digest the news a little bit better than we had last year. We had the same news stories, the same events, but we had a positive reaction. So let's build on that. And for right now, there's a lot of sign of stability, and that's what the markets are feeding on.
If you were to look at a trade here, Alan, what would it be?
Well, I'm looking at something in TME. It's an oversold stock in China. So I'm trying to find value, which is really hard after the markets had this extended move. Obviously, I'm looking for the markets to go higher. But TME is a stock that's trading around the $11.50 level. So I'm looking at the $10 calls for April. Again, my same strategy, looking to profit from a modest move in the underlying stock. This stock has been oversold. It's down 40% from its recent highs. And if it can get back to the top of its recent range between 12 and 16, then the option will gain about 150%. So it's a low-risk trade with time, and you've got to be patient after this extended move that we have seen.
And that is your theme. Look for those beaten down stocks.
And look for them to have a little bit of a bounce back.
Okay, we'll see what happens.